So let me introduce the Fibonacci sequence to you. It's a recursive sequence. You know that with recursive sequences you need to know what happened before. So they tell us a sub 0, which is the initial amount, at time 0, a is 1. And then the next one is also 1. So when I go to find if k is 2, I'm going to need to know what happened at 0, what happened at 1, and I add them together. So now I don't just need 1 before, I need 2 that happened before, the last 2. Okay? So they have to give me the first one, they have to give me, a sub 1, which is the second one, which is a little confusing. And then a sub 2 says, hey, find me the first one and the second one and put them together. And so I said, well, they were both 1, so I get 2. And then the third one says, hey, find the first one, because now I don't care about 3 back. Find me a sub 1, which is the second one. Sorry about that. And the one we just had, which is a sub 2. So let's see, that's this one and this one, so I have 3. Okay, and then a to the a sub 4 means go back 2. Okay, and going back 2, I have this one here. Going back only 1, it's this one here, so I'm going to add the 2 and the 3 and make 5. So I keep looking back. I keep looking back at the last 2. I need the last 2. And 8, to get 8, I'm going to need the last 2. Just the last 2, okay? So I keep going back by more, a little bit more backward, if that's possible in these sequences. And so let's go ahead and do this. We will say this is the Fibonacci where I go back 2 and I go back 1, and together they make the next one. Alright, so let me list out my things. 1, this is a little different because the second one, for whatever reason, I don't know, they have to give me the first 2. If I need the last 2 to get the third one, a sub 2, I'm going to need the last 2. So I'm going to say, a sub 2 minus 2 plus a sub 2 minus 1. And that's going to be 0. A sub 0 is 1. And a sub 2 minus 1 is 1, so that's 3, so I get 4. Okay, and then a sub 3, how many do I have to do? The first 5? Okay, so I'm on 4 already, good deal. So now I have 3 minus 2, and I have 3 minus 1. So 2 ago was 3 up here, that was 3 minus 1. 3 minus 2 is 1, sorry. And 3 minus 1, that's 2, and that was 4. That was the one I just did. Okay, so the next number is 7. Now, a to sub 4. A sub 4 is the 5th term, even though it has a 4. Sorry about that. So a sub 4 minus 2 plus a sub 4 minus 1. And 2 ago, that was 4. So I'm going to say 4. And 1 ago, that was 7. So I get 11. Okay? Hope that makes sense. And so those are the first 5 terms. And they gave me the first 2. They had to. So all I had to do is find the next 3 to get the first 5. And so I suppose I could write it out then. I could just say, if I have a marker here, 1, 3, 4, 7, and 11. And we know what the next one is. It's going to be 18, right? Okay.